What is up, guys? It's your boy Rondo back with another video on YouTube, and today we're gonna be reacting to another video done by Cuts. We're gonna be talking about, I guess, the most trouble they have ever gotten into. I guess this is a teen version for Cuts, so like pretty much teens. You know, what's the worst thing they've done as teens, or are if they are a teen at the moment? What's the worst thing they have done and gotten in trouble for?
We offer another path.
Look, I know World War III is about to start. But you guys don't have to advertise this to me, okay? I will be enlisted soon.
No one can take away.
It's fucking hilarious, bro. Fucking Russia invading Ukraine, and then now they're like all these fucking ads on YouTube for fucking the military, bro.
What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Probably the first time I got suspended from school.
Why'd you get suspended?
Damn.
Called the teacher a whole bunch of times.
Call the teacher a bitch.
Yes.
What the? To be honest, the worst thing or most trouble I've ever been into as a teen, I still am, I guess, 18. I'm 19, so I got like one more year left before I enter my 20s. So I guess the worst thing that I've done is still yet to happen, if it is going to happen. But I think I was like 11 or 12, some shit like that. And I was hanging with my friends, and these two friends that I had, they weren't good influences, right? They were like, I don't know, they're just kids, and they weren't really thinking. They just kind of do whatever, right? So they would usually just like steal something, right? They usually just steal stuff. Why? I don't know. They just did, right? And I was hanging out with them one day, and we were going around the neighborhood across from our neighborhood. So like, this is my neighborhood right here. This is the other neighborhood we were patrolling or just fucking around in. And we saw this garage, and they were like, "Pussy, you won't take something, blah blah blah," right? Each of us went into the garage and took something and came out, right? And we were just little kids, so we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We were just, you know, just getting stuff, you know. Obviously it wasn't correct or morally correct because you're taking other people's stuff, right? So basically, one of them ended up taking like a scooter. I don't remember what I had taken or something. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, I think each of us had something. But the main thing was that scooter, okay? Because that scooter that this one kid took, it was a white kid. His name was Manny. He was a dumbass because we'd end up getting caught eventually because he left the scooter out because the cops were looking around the neighborhood that we lived in, and basically they had ended up knocking on the doors. One of them ended up snitching. I don't know who snitched, but one of them ended up fully confessing and snitching, and basically we were just given a slap on the hand. Don't steal stuff. We were just kids, obviously. Why would they want to throw us in jail? Literally. And it wasn't even that, and it wasn't even anything expensive. It was literally just like a scooter and maybe a couple other things. But that wasn't even the worst thing that we took, you know what I mean? That was just what we got most in trouble for, you know, being caught in. We didn't even get caught. There was this one motorcycle, like one of those big fucking motorcycles, like a fucking Nagasaki or some shit, or whatever fucking motorcycle brands are big right now. Fucking yeah, we had taken one. Never got caught for that one.
What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
That's a difficult one. I don't know. I don't feel like I get in trouble. Most trouble I've ever been in.
Some people don't get in trouble like that.
Like, what kind of trouble?
I haven't been in trouble in a long time. I was a pretty good kid.
What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Me too,
I'm
much.
such a goody two-shoes.
That one
Goody
moment.
two-shoes.
Goody two-shoes.
Goody two-shoes.
I feel like you're lying about something.
I have to make it cringy now.
Nothing you did.
In middle school,
6th grade.
7th.
In 7th grade,
Damn.
I had really bad grades.
I got caught cheating on a test once.
I got a
Caught cheating on
lunch
the test.
detention in middle school for chewing gum.
I climbed the roof of my school.
Well, I skipped classes a lot.
My parents got an email about it. Asian parents, when they're mad, is a different breed.
Different breed.
One time,
Shit.
they accused me of stealing lunches. I wasn't
Damn.
even stealing lunches. I wasn't even eating lunch. Like, they even pulled me in. It was
That's
like
crazy.
a cop there, too, and they're like, "We know what you've been doing." And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to eat that.
What's the most trouble you've
It's
ever
crazy.
Probably when I got into like a fight and then I got suspended.
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 Damn.
Called the teacher a bitch a whole bunch of times.
been? What's your teacher being a bitch?
Yes.
They called my parents
Of
up
course.
and my parents disciplined me.
What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
I got a lunch duty one time for being on my phone.
Me and this other girl had beef,
So there was this girl
What the fuck?
talking like mess.
and I technically cyberbullied her.
Damn.
This is word for word. I still remember it.
This motherfucking bitch ass rat does not kill at the sport she thinks she does.
What?
This
That's
one
all you
guy
said?
in theater with me, he ended up
Not that
kicking me, and I ended up kicking him back. They ended up letting me off, totally fine.
I got expelled.
Damn.
Tell me about this.
Picture day this year in 7th grade. I decided to take like this mugshot.
Took
I
a
get the
mugshot?
photo, and I'm like, oh my, like as an ironic
fuck?
joke, I post on social media. Oh, I look like a killer out of school. Looking back at it now, it was really dumb.
It's dumb, but that's kind of funny.
Most trouble I've ever been in.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Most trouble I've ever been in.
I feel like I've always been one of those like good kids that hasn't done like anything bad.
Something you want to admit to right now?
Yes.
I don't remember.
I don't think I'm a troublesome kid.
Oh, I've been in a lot of trouble.
I've been in trouble so many
Shit.
times. I was caught one night on my phone past my bedtime. My
Damn.
mom caught me, so she put a kids app on it, kind of resisting this.
kids
I
app?
didn't want it on. I found a way to get out of that kids app, and then she downloaded a different one, found a way out
What
of
the
that
hell is
one,
with
and
the
then
kids app?
she put on this new one. Now I'm still grounded from my phone.
Still?
Trouble you've ever been in.
It's crazy.
Most recently, me and my brother were arguing. He threw my shoe at me. He comes in, breaks the door open, and the whole door came off the hinge.
I guess I
Damn.
got in a fight with my brother, and we broke like our door frame, and
Yeah, I
like
heard that you threw a shoe at him.
You see how one of them left out the detail of the shoe, and now he's just like, oh shit. And then one of them said he broke the door off the door hinge, and the other one said we broke the door. And you see,
no, he threw the shoe at me.
I
Oh,
dropped
shit.
my mom's
They're
phone
lying.
in the toilet.
I backed up into the mailbox.
One time I accidentally
It's
broke
crazy.
into someone's house.
How did you accidentally break into someone's house?
you
I
break
thought it
into
was a
somebody's
different house.
When I was
Jesus.
younger, I would steal.
What did you steal?
Usually just candy.
I stole like an.
yeah, that's basically what I was doing.
Clothes. The mall security made us line up outside of the mall and have my dad come pick us up.
I just
What
remember
the
my
fuck?
dad being really, really angry.
Super pissed off.
I never got caught, so I'm never gonna admit to that.
What's the most trouble you've ever been in?
Guess so.
I had sent a picture I shouldn't have to someone and my mom found out.
I got my phone taken away.
Damn, what kind of picture did you send?
My
Nudes?
dad
Don't do
collects
that.
figures of the Beatles, and
Broke a
when I was
figure.
younger, I opened one.
Oh
I was in
shit.
trouble for that.
What was your punishment?
Getting like grounded.
Grounded for a long time.
My dad took everything out of my room but my books
Wow.
and my bed.
I was like sobbing, like bawling my eyes out.
I cannot have my phone, and she is threatening to delete my socials.
In
What the
July,
hell?
when I got my nose pierced, my mom yelled at me. She said, if you get any more body modifications, I'm going to start charging you rent. So,
Sorry, mom.
Damn.
I flushed my brother's shoe
Body.
down the toilet.
Did it go down?
Just move out.
I think
when
it
you get the
clogged it
chance.
up, so we had to like get it a lot fixed.
I once went somewhere without telling my mom.
Like road trip with my friend.
Now that's one thing I never had to worry about. I would go anywhere. I didn't have to tell my mom. It really didn't matter. I would just go outside and just go anywhere. It didn't matter, bro. I could go anywhere. It really doesn't matter, bro. Like, I mean, I still spend most of my time like at home because I was always like, you know, gaming and stuff. But I still did spend a lot of time outside growing up as a kid. And as a teen, I would play like outside with my friends basketball. We'd hang out. And then getting into my late teens, like 15 and after is when I moved to where I'm at right now. And I was too lazy to make any new friends or really go out anywhere. So I spent a lot of time just making YouTube videos and shit, right? And really just spending a lot of time, you know, with myself and just inside. So I've been pretty cool about that. But for the most part, I don't really have to tell my mom where I go or shit like that, like other teens do. You know, maybe because my mom just trusts me, but
Friends a couple summers ago,
shit.
and I did not ask my mom.
I snuck out of my friend's house.
Sneak out in the middle of
Yeah,
the
they're all
night. I left
sneaking.
my
I could have
evidence.
just gone if I
What was
want.
your evidence?
I
I'd
used
always
couch
sleep over at my friend's
cushions,
house.
and you can see my footprints on it. And I left the window open.
My mom had like blown up my phone. She called me a fucker, so that was fun.
I think the reason
was
that we
pissed.
put more security cameras in my house, honestly, because of me. Because
Damn.
I used to actually sneak my boyfriend in the house until they found out.
My girlfriend, we were caught kissing. It was by my grandma too, so it wasn't very good.
What's the most trouble you've ever
Damn, bro.
I don't do bad things.
Nothing. You just don't want to tell me.
No, I can't think of anything, I swear. I think I'm pretty good at not getting caught.
Great.
I
I
didn't
didn't
the
have
hell?
my 6 months of my license yet, and I was driving friends.
Did anything illegal?
I had the cops called on me one time.
I kind of hang out with the wrong people.
They started to set stuff on fire.
There was underage drinking going on.
I got caught trespassing.
The cops ended up like coming and we had to get escorted home.
Not my best moment at all. At all.
None of my parents were home and I had a party.
You threw a party?
And at the end of the night at around
Bruh.
12 a.m., somebody ended up getting stabbed.
Damn,
And the police were
bitch,
called
what
and I got in trouble with the police and
I'm not surprised you got in trouble, but how the fuck did somebody get stabbed? Who were you inviting, bruh? Who were you inviting? Some dickheads?
and my parents were alerted.
Did you throw any parties after that happened?
Oh my gosh, no. That was a really, really bad idea. Like, I don't know how I
Wow.
didn't think anything would go wrong. And then somebody got stabbed, so.
Lesson learned.
Yeah.
Dude, that's not even a lesson. That's just plain stupid. That's not even a lesson. You gotta be careful who you invite. How the fuck did somebody get stabbed? They must have had beef. Alright, well, hope you guys did enjoy some of the, I think, 1 or 2 stories that I probably said. So yeah, no, that was interesting to see, you know, what's the most trouble some of these teens have gotten into. Some of them are just outrageous, like that party one and the stabbing, like what the fuck? And some are just plain simple, it's not even trouble, you know, really your grades? That's what you got in trouble for? I understand why some parents get really mad about that, but shit. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Comment down below what you guys think. Anything you guys want me to react to. What do you guys think about this video and your teens? What's the most trouble you've gotten into? Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.